We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
The 38-yard line.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier.
There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Taken down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
Free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, well, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This is taken way up at the 25. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Haskins. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, the 30, the 20. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 2nd down, it's Henry, and he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This will be caught at about the 5. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. He made and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Deshaun Kaiser, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 1st quarter lead.
14, Steelers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Second and 11.
53, check 53. Rip left, rip left.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's caught at the 10. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 43 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's first and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Again, Geis. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for third and goal. On the ground, Geis. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
4-yard line.
Fourth down, here's Haskins. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand.
It's a turnover on down.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
And 11 at the 3-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
Get off the field. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. I got him. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Now it's Tannehill. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Two minutes gone by, second quarter.
It's our time. It's our time. Screaming. Safety's screaming. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check. Where we at? Drop deep, drop deep. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
55
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the handoff.
There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Play action. It's Tannehill. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted by the
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Ready? 53, check 53. Watch the curl, watch the curl.
On 1st down, this is Geis. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Geis, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Haskins. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Good. Makes the score Titans 14, Steelers 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brought down by Bud Dupree.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best block.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. John Ross. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. But not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle. Geis with the carry on second down. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Third down, here's Geis. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Haskins. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
Complete to number 19.
Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Titans 21, Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Khalif Raymond now. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Open man is Ross, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Tight right. Cut. We are. Mike 21, check Mike 21. You go.
On play action, Tannehill. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check Mike 21. Hey. Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
That's the
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. From just inside the 20, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They start the second half with a run by Geis. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They go play action now. Haskins. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. Third time.
Haskins.
He's picked off near his own 48. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
48-yard line.
First down carry for Henry. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. The point after try for Gostkowski. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Titans 28, Steelers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
And a Steeler 1st down.
Out of the gun, Geis. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Geis, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans 17. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the 4th quarter, even with the loss there on 1st down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you can run out for a pass or actually carry the ball into the end zone. Otherwise, don't even look at the coach.
On 2nd and goal, Haskins toward the pylon, caught, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
25, check 25, check 25.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Now Tannehill. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Quick. Hey, check Mike.
They snap it to Tannehill. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Haskins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Haskins. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Haskins back to the air. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The tackle made by Devin Bush. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
On the carry.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock
A
ticking.
gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Tight right. Check.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
Hey, check, Michael. Leave. Hey, check, Mike 20.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
46-yard line.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Hey, check, Mike 21.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They keep it with Henry on first down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Down at the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Henry.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Henry on first down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
3-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the
rookie runner from App State. It's Darrington Evans.
A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, away from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing now is Haskins. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout
on the pickup.
as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now it's Haskins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Darius Geis. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here we go with Haskins. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
First down, Pittsburgh.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Today's final score, Titans.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Tennessee, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Buffalo Bills next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.